guys, welcome to a quick overclocking guide for the ASUS GTX 980 Matrix graphics card. First of all, please get some tools. You need ASUS GPU tweak, which you can download on my website. I put a link in the description. And you also need firmware for stability testing. So first of all, let's take a look at GPU tweak. It's actually a pretty nice software. Usually when overclocking graphics card you also need GPU-Z, but if you click on GPU info here, ASUS already included the GPU-Z, so no need to open GPU-Z separately. You can take a look at the clocks. This is all default, so 1242 MHz and about 1750 MHz on the memory. Yeah, well, it's a bit more here because it's DDR5, GDDR5 actually memory. So, for example, if you put 8000 here, it will result in 2000 here. As you can see, it's actually 4 times the amount. So, first of all, we will overclock without changing any voltages or anything. Basically, you have to open firmware and just use the burn-in test and keep it running. This will put a lot of load on your graphics card, so whenever you change the clocks, it will test the stability. You can see now the card went from 2D mode here with 135 MHz to about 1380, and you can see the GPU temperature here. And also the fan. The fan is running on auto at the moment. I think the fan is set to stay around 60 degrees. So whenever the temperature raises here, the fan duty is also raising. But if you set it to 1410 here and 8000 on the memory and apply, it's running totally stable. I tested before. Basically, you have to increase your clocks, maybe steps of 50 or 100 MHz, and test if it's stable. Just keep the firmware running for maybe 1 hour to see if it's stable. Afterwards, you can just play some games, and if it crashes, usually I can show you what happens. If it's too high, nothing is getting damaged, it's just getting unstable, and the driver is restoring the NVIDIA driver. So I put 1150 here, which I know is unstable. Okay, so you can see it just crashed. You see, yeah, the NVIDIA driver got restored, so you just ignore all this stuff and everything is fine. It's not like you kill your card, so you can just test. And once you found your stable setting like this, you can just save it on a profile. And if you would like to have it on the system startup, like forever for gaming, just click on burn. This will write to the BIOS, so whenever you start up, you will have the same settings and you will have more performance. Okay, now let's do some advanced overclocking. You can go to settings. Tune, and here's a lot of stuff you can change, like memory voltage, which I recommend not to do for normal overclocking. Power target is useful, and most important, the GPU voltage. On a note, my card is unlocked, like in the overclocking guide on my website. There's a pin on the backside you have to solder, and this will unlock the full voltage control. So actually, I can go up to 1.8 volt. Which is a lot and too much for air, but for now we can just use 1.3 volt. Apply here, and also increase the power target, so it's 130, and now I can set it to 1500 even. Apply. You can see this, the clock is applied here. Now start firmware again, and remember before 1450 was not stable. But now you can see it's running totally fine. So yeah, the most important thing is the temperature. You actually should not go about 1.35 on air cooling is not recommended actually. So let's just stay around 1.3 volt, and you can keep even the fan on auto because it will trigger to stay around 60 degrees. Yeah, if you have any questions, yeah, let me know in the comments. Thanks.